Hello everybody, Molcap here, and welcome to my part 1 of all weapon tutorials. This is the Cleaver. Now, before we begin, I stream every day at 11 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. Come and check me out if you'd like. I'll leave a link down in the description. Anyways, let's hop right into this. So, the Cleaver damages 100 to unarmored rather, 65 to light, 50 to medium, 35 to heavy. Chest is 60 to the armored, 50 to light, 35 to medium, 28 to heavy. Legs is 50 to unarmored, 40 to light, 25 to medium, 18 to heavy, which is basically nothing. The windup is relatively short at 450 milliseconds. The combo is about average at 650. Release is also relatively short at 450, but longer than most one-handed weapons. Recovery is 700 milliseconds, which is what you would expect. Now, the length is quite short at 45 centimeters. The block view up is 40, and left and right is 55, and down is also 55, meaning degrees, and that is quite small. The turn cap is 300 on the x-axis, and 210 on the y-axis, which is about average. The miss cost is 7, the feint cost is 10, the morph cost is 7, the stamina drain is 17, and the parry drain negation is 7, which are all relatively small. The stop on hit is no, because it's a bladed weapon. The can combo is yes, because it's also a bladed weapon. The hit knockback is 110. Not really exactly sure what that means myself, and I'm assuming, it means centimeters, because, well, European developers. And the wood damage is 23, which is really not that bad. Now on to the stab. It is 19 damage to an unarmored head, 17 to a light, 15 to a medium, 13 to a heavy, 14 to an unarmored torso, 12 to a light torso, 10 to a medium torso, 8 to a heavy torso, 9 to unarmored legs, 7 to light legs, 5 to medium legs, and 3 to heavy legs. Now the wind-up is 500 milliseconds, slightly longer than before. The combo is 725, which is also decently longer than before. The release is 350 milliseconds, which is shorter than before. And the recovery is the same as before, at 700 milliseconds. Now, the block view tolerances are exactly the same. The turn cap is also exactly the same. The miss cost is 6 stamina, 1 less than before. Feint cost is 10, same as before. Morph cost 7, same as before. Stam drain is 13, which is about 5 less than before, 4 less than before. Parry drain negation is 7, same as before. It won't stop on hit, it can combo, and the hit knockback is 110, 10 less than before. And the wood damage is 10, which is pretty abysmal. Now on to the throw. Throw does 140 damage to an unarmored head, which is an instant kill, 85 to a light, which does not, 45 to a medium, and 30 to a heavy. For the unarmored chest, it's 40. Light is 35, medium is 25, heavy is 15, unarmored legs is 30, 25 for the light, 15 for the medium, and 5 for the heavy. The wood damage is 5, which is god-awful. Stone damage is 1, which isn't even applied in the game at this moment in time. Can flinch. It will not flinch. Throwables do not flinch. Projectile speed is 2400, and the gravity scale is 1.1. Now, we're going to jump into some gameplay right away here. There's a little bit of duels. Now, the main idea... This is, by the way, my first few duels. The main idea for the Cleaver is that, well, it's quite a draggy little one-handed short weapon. It's actually quite decent at that. It can also be quite fast. As you can see, a few drags here, a few XLs here. That's kind of the main way you want to play this, with feints and XLs and drags. Generally speaking, drags to mix up your XLs, because XLs on this little guy are quite effective. Like there, there's a real nice drag. More or less, it's the way you want to play it is, well, you want to more or less touch the person before you try to strike them. Otherwise, it's quite easy to footwork this little guy. And, well, you generally want to drag a good amount. Yeah, it's really kind of that simple. I'll explain how to in another video about dragging. But, well, as you can see, this is a quite effective little guy here. And then these are my first few duels with this weapon, me actually learning the weapon as you guys are watching. I didn't want to seem too disingenuous about how the process goes here. I'd end this guy with my fist here. And I'll be able to leave you guys with a good little bit of footage just to watch to see how I play with it and see the success I find with it. It was a pretty solid weapon for archers or even your secondary if you so want one. I would recommend the Cleaver for being that 1-point weapon. It's quite good. It really is pretty fantastic. But there is another weapon that I'll be making a video about that could possibly outshadow it for a few reasons. But yes, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please come and check me out on Twitch at like 11 a.m. Eastern, and I usually stream till like 2 p.m. Eastern, not super long, probably during most of your guys' work days. But I would appreciate if you guys showed up, and I'll answer any questions about the video that you have or any videos that you have that I make. And thank you for watching again. I'll leave the link down in the description, and yeah, please leave a like, and if you guys like this video, obviously like it as I just said, but if you didn't, comment, you know, obviously just like if you really feel the need to, but, well, just at least comment down in the comments and tell me why you didn't like it or what I could improve. Alright. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.